Hi, in this video, I'll be sharing one of my Microsoft Payslip. You can use it as a reference, like how the Microsoft Payslip looks like in US, or any other payslip any other payslip like Amazon, Meta, or any for case. They'll be mostly similar, except few fields like those fields change, like subjective to like company, like if they have their own programs or they have their own different reimbursement systems, but mostly the structure will remain the same, the taxes will remain the same, deductibles will remain the same. So I'll be sharing one Microsoft payslip and going through different fields with data, like how it will look like, how much, what are the components of taxes and what all it is. So let's move to that one. So this is how a typical Microsoft payslip looks like. All the data I mentioned, like here is not real. I have like entered the dummy data for better understanding. So initially you will see your information here, your name, your address, employee ID. Every employee has a different ID, unique ID, SSN. So SSN is compulsory for you to have your pay slip or pay stub, and for any financial transaction or any financial account, you will need SSN here. If you are not much aware about it, I'll share a video link in the description. Tax data, so there are like 3 or 4 ways to where you can set like what is the your tax status with the state or federal system. So one is single, like you will be filing taxing like individually. Second is married, you and your spouse will be filing together. Another one is head of house, like okay, you will file individually, but you are head of the house, and your spouse don't earn anything. So there are different like criteria there. Pay frequency, so most probably you'll see with most of the company the pay frequency will be semi monthly in US. It's not like you'll get the salary at the 30th or last day of the month. Rather, the 15-day salary you will get on 15th. Base rate, I'll talk about all these further. State tax code, so this because I am in Washington, so that is WA for me. These are not much relevant. It just mentions like what is the start date, period begins date, and the end date. So payment information basically just highlights the overview, like what is the final amount deposited to your which account. So in this case it's like 4531 dollars deposited to the this particular account. Now coming to the main thing, like coming to the main components. So you'll see regular hours. So this is just how these so every billing or pay slip in US is per hour. So let's suppose your salary is per month is like $2,000 or $20,000. In this case I mentioned like for 15 days, let's suppose the salary is $10,000. So like companies manage somehow like okay, this is the total salary, let's decide like how many hours we want to dedicate like for 15 days to this job profile. You may have worked less, you may have worked more, but the data that every company gives to the government in US is per hour billing, like how much they are spending or how much salary you have per hour. Is it for all the jobs, like for even if you work in the grocery, even if you work in the software or anywhere, your salary always needs to have this component, how much per hour. So they mention 86.67. I'm not very sure how they calculate the hours, but for 15 days they have this number of hours. Doesn't matter to you because the amount for you every 15 days will be same, because your salary is not changing every month. So let's say the total amount you have for 15 days is $10,000. Now other ones is reward and bonus. If you have any reward and bonus, generally it happens annually. Global relocation allowance, tax gross up. So gr- relocation allowance is like if you are moving from any other state to state, or you're moving from country to country, India to US, and also you'll see a component here added to your salary. Global relocation tax grows up. So what happens is, let's suppose you got $10,000 as your relocation allowance, so extra 10,000 you're getting. So government will say, okay, you're getting $10,000, let's say you fall in 30% bracket, then 3,000 will get the tax. But Microsoft, what it does, it will also deposit some $4,300 to your account. And but like they calculate like total amount after taxation, you should be getting $10,000, not $7,000. So they deposit such a amount that if you subtract 30% out of that amount, anything 14,000 something, you get $10,000 per can taxable. So there are different programs in Microsoft. I guess in every company there are, like, if you have mobile recharges reimbursement or any fitness related one, so that will show here. And this is now the gross pay, like what is the total amount you will be paid this by like for 15 days or bi monthly. Now this is 401k pre-tax. So for like you can set like how much you want to contribute to a 401k pre-tax, post tax Roth basically. I'll share a video about that one in the description if you want to know about more about 401k, uh, what is its use, how it's useful, and what actually it helps you to save taxes and get free money. Taxable, gross up, these are just these fields you can just avoid. A&D and D insurance, so this is basically if you have top up your insurance. So Microsoft gives you some Microsoft gives you some predefined insurance, let's suppose for x your of your base salary. If you have increased that, like let's suppose you want to get 10x of your salary, so there will be some amount deducted from your salary every month or every paycheck time, like 15 days. So stock award income, so let's suppose there is some stocks awarded to you, and they are about to vest in this month, and also that will be also reflected here. You will not get this amount in your bank account. I'll show you how it works. This is only here for the taxable purposes, so the tax will be deducted from it, that will be shown here. But you will not get this amount in your bank account, rather the shares will be deposited in your whatever stock exchange or stock account you have. Disability insurance, so this is also similar to A&D insurance. So disability insurance, so they give you some Microsoft will give you some disability, like what I can say, amount, and say okay, something happens to you, then this is the amount Microsoft will pay you. If you want to top up it, and then you can do that, and that will show you. So relocation expense taxable, if you are like getting some relocation from global relocation allowance and taxes, so that those will be shown here. For this pay slip there is nothing, so it's not showing here. HSA contribution, so HSA, if you are not very aware about HSA employee contribution, I'll share uh, a video in the description. This is mostly about the health saving account, and you can basically set a what I can say, deduction from your pay slip, and every month it goes to your HSA, and then you can use it for the health purposes, saving taxes and investment. I'll share a video about this one for more details. So total adjusted to incomes, so basically this is your income after these deductibles, after these amounts are deducted from your salary. So coming to the taxes, taxable earning, so this is the amount after all these deductions to the, let's suppose, 10,000 $40 after reducing all these amounts. So this is the taxable income. Now in US you will see four type of taxes here. majorly four type of taxes. One is federal tax, this is the tax to the central government. Social security tax, so this will be around 6% I think of your salary. And uh, you can actually like take this back, but I'll discuss about it later, like what is the scenario and all. But this goes to your social security tax, and you can claim this in your old age. Medicare tax, so this is this is again tax which is unavoidable, and this goes to the government for like providing healthcare and all. And if in the Washington we don't have state taxes, but if you are working in other states, you will see the state tax column here also. So that also will be there. Now these are like other deductibles you can mention. So I have enrolled into the ESPP, so this will mention, okay, this is the amount which is paid to the ESPP for this month. This is the legal plan. So if you are so Microsoft provides like a advocate in case you want some help in with any court case and all. So it's like $10 per pay, and like $20.58 per month. So in case you need help, they will help you. And these are just disability insurance that mentioned above. These are the stock award income minus 14, stock award taxes, and also, so you see like like the stock award income is mentioned here. They deduct the taxes from your payslip, but they deduct the amount also, because this is the amount for which they have already or will be depositing the stocks in your stock account. So they just mention it here for the tax purposes, but it don't actually go to your deposit. This is the Roth this is the Roth one. So basically this is the 401k. So 401k pre-tax is mentioned here, and 401k post-tax or Roth deductions is mentioned here. You can actually tweak it how much you want to pay for it. And this is for the employee life insurance, again similar to the AD&D insurance. So there are different type of insurance. When you enroll for your benefits, make sure you select the right amount for them according to you, like for the insurance, AD&D and other ones. So after a deduction, this is the amount which will be deposited into your account for this pay period. And in the below here you can see actually like what is the time balance for you, how many days, how many vacations are left, sick vacations and floating vacations and other one. This is also one important section where you see like overall year to end how much is actually deposited into your HSA, how much is actually how much is like went to your health insurance. Basically well, you paid for the additional life insurance, and disqualified, these are all regarding a different when you select the go to the benefits and you select different benefits for you yourself, you'll see all these fields there, how much you want to contribute, and what is the benefit you will get with those extra amounts. And also you will get like 401k employer match, so how much is your employer matching up for you. So every 401k for every 401k employer has some match. So you can see here like, okay, I deposited this one, but my employer also deposited some amount for me. So for more details I'll be sharing a video on 401k in the description. So this is mostly it. This is how your payslip will look like. If you have any question, so if you work in any other company and all, you'll see the payslip mostly like this. If you have any other sections you want to know, or if you have any other questions on the payslip, let me know. I just put that into the uh, comment box and I'll reply back to you. Yeah, thanks for your time. Thank you.